Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the video, and today we're going to be talking about one of the products that I have previously reviewed, which is the P2P platform HIVE5. Now if you haven't heard from HIVE5, I will not be going through exactly what it is. You can check out a previous video that I'll put in the description where I went through exactly what HIVE5 was. Essentially, to fill you in on a tiny part, it's a P2P platform, which means you can lend your money to other people and then get the returns back for it, which is what we like. And on this channel, as you probably know already, I like to look at these different types of platforms, different types of products that are out there, and see if they're any good for the likes of you and I. And in doing so, I will do an overview, then I'll try and experience the products myself over a certain number of months. I'll either give you updates or I'll give you an update based on my experience. So it's been quite a while now. I don't know how many months it's been, but it's been a number of months. And in fact, I went through all of the different investments I've done through HIVE5, and I have invested over 52 times. So 52 investments I've made through them previously, so they're like previous investments, and live investments I think it's 7 or 8 live investments with them currently. So I suppose you're all wanting to know what's my experience and how's it been, and positives and negatives. As I've mentioned previously, I really love the fact that I can pretty much automate this, so I can have money go directly in there every month, and then I have an automated strategy which just automatically invests the money that I have in there, whatever's available, to the amount that I want to invest. In terms of, you can pick the type of investment it is, the lowest or highest interest rate, and obviously I just wanted the highest interest rate I can get back. I don't care where I lend it to, just give me the money back. That's pretty much it. Highest return please. Yes, done. So that's pretty much what I do. The money goes in there automatically invests it, and as soon as one loan is finished, comes back into my account, and then it will automatically invest itself within 24 hours as well. So there's very little downtime, very little touch from myself. I can have the money pulled directly from my account as well, which means I can just invest in the background without having to manage it, which again is something that I really like. I think with any platform, when you can get it to the point where you don't have to fiddle with it all the time, it's easier to not have any sort of emotional attachment to it, which is the best way to invest, because you shouldn't really care. You just put it there and you know that it's going to grow and it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger. And so if you contribute to it, make it done, job done. So these are the things about platforms I really like, when you can automate it and make it as low touch, low involvement as possible. So from that side of things are really good. And I suppose the biggest thing you probably want to know is what my returns have been like over these 52 previous investments. And so I'm averaging now 13.48% return. So that's my current interest that I'm getting back, and that's what I've got back previously. It's like my current amount of interest I've earned. So it's not like what I'm projected to earn on the current ones I've got. That will fluctuate and change depending on the loans that I've got out, which are about 14.5% at the moment. So it should sit around that sort of mark. I should get ultimately about 14% return there, which I think is incredibly good. I know what interest rates are like at the moment, and you can actually get some decent levels of interest back on just cash, but 14% is not anything you're going to touch. So me getting 13.5% currently, in my experience, I think that's pretty good. And so my experience with HIVE5 has been just that. Like, I've left it to just do what it needs to do. Money just goes in there every now and then. It just invests it for me, and that's it. So I would recommend it. I haven't had any late loans. I haven't had any defaulting loans. I haven't had anywhere I've had to intervene in any way. It literally just has run like clockwork. Now, on the other side of things, there are things that I would love to see improved. I made no question in the last video I did that I didn't particularly like the UI. I think UI is pretty clunky. It's not very clear. Even when you're clicking around your investments, it's not actually very clear, or doesn't give you a really nice set of data back. It's quite clunky to try and work out how to set one of these in automatic investing strategy sort of things. So yeah, it's not exactly the easiest thing to go around, but because I don't really have to touch it, I did it once and automate my deposits in there, I really don't have to do anything with it. So while I wouldn't mind a nicer UI, I don't really interact with it, you know? So the benefit of that is that I don't have to use the UI. It means nothing to me, and I'm getting 13.5% plus returns. So yeah, it's pretty good really. I had multiple different P2P or different loan originator kind of agreement platforms that have had better user interfaces and things like that, but the best experience I've actually currently had is that of HIVE5, to be fair. And so as much as I think that people can have different experiences, my personal experience, and like I said, I've had over 52 completed investments with them now, which isn't a small amount. My actual money amount in there is, I think it's just over $1,000, so it's not huge money. I don't have like 5 digits in there and things things like that, but I routinely put, say, I think over the month, I think I've probably done it for about 10 months now, maybe something like that, and I've put about 100 in a month, so I just top up as much as I can every month. And I have an automated payment in there into 100, so this is why it's just over, I think just over 1,000. And so I don't have huge amounts in there, but this is for full transparency about what I do have in there. And again, sharing my experience with you around the returns, what I've got back, what that looks like for me, and hopefully this sort of experience helps you guys as well. I don't even think there's an affiliate link or anything like that for HIVE5. Again, someone just asked me in one of the comments if I'm still using them and what my experience has been, so I thought I'd do a quick video to exactly outline what my experience has been. I will try and do this with as many different platforms as I've gone through. So if there are apps that I've done like a review or an overview on, anything like that you'd like to see, like where they are now, bit of an update and things like that, just let me know and I'll fill you in about what my experience has been over the months, just so you can get a sense of if they're any good or not. I think it's difficult in the space that I'm in because there are so many different new products and services that are coming out all the time. And so for me, I want to try and show those to you because some of them seem genuinely interesting. You just never know where they're going to go. So I like to try them, put a bit of money in each time, and then test that to see if I can continue to do it over the months and what my experience has been back with that. So yeah, if there are any other apps or products that I have covered previously that you'd like a follow-up on to see how I've actually been with my experience, just let me know in the comments. And I've got a ton more content to come. Again, I really do like to fill you in with my experience so you can get the full sense before you dive into these things yourself. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, all that sort of jazz. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.